Okay, start again.
My name is Kambale Musavuli. I'm with Friends of the Congo.
Okay, and what are your perspectives on how social media can be used to unite young people, young innovators across the African continent?
Oh, that's a complicated question. What I know is that young people find tools to communicate, and social media have provided an avenue. So if it wasn't there, they would have used another tool. But at the present time, in countries that have a high penetration of internet, it's helping them to communicate with each other, to share stories from east to west, north to south, about the challenges that they face in those communities, so that they can see that it's a national issue is happening all around the country, and people become more educated about on civic engagement.
And in your organization, how have you used social media tools?
Well, the reason I'm actually here is because of social media. I was connected via Twitter with the organizers, and then looked at my work. And especially the work that we do a lot of organizing around college campuses. We have used Facebook, we have used Twitter to actually spread the information. So we use it to send the information out and reach out to communities to bring us into the communities to share about the struggle of the Congo.
Do you have a specific example in the Congo how you have used?
Here in the US and in the Congo. For example, here in the US, we've created a campaign called the Breaking the Silence campaign, where we engage college campuses around the world, and in the US in particular, to organize Congo. So the way we were able to mobilize 62 countries was via Facebook. So now we have 62 countries and 300 universities worldwide doing Congo Week simply because they heard about it in the social media. And we're using it to disseminate the information much faster.
Okay. And what do you think are the biggest issues facing Congo? And if you have any of them have like climate change issues in particular, or just the biggest issues in general that you're trying to address?
I mean, human rights issues. Climate change is one of the issues, but in a particular sense, where in the Congo we have an issue of logging. So we have industrial logging, illegal logging taking place, which affects the continent. Congo has the second largest rainforest in the world, after the Amazon. So it's critical for the fight against climate change. And what we always say is, if you care about climate change, you must care about the Congo. And the people on the ground are also trying to raise the profile of that issue. The human rights violations is one of the big issues. Sexual and gender-based violence, advocacy, letting people know that we need to stop that. And of course, we are trying to change the dynamic so that we can.
And how can youth be involved in that change?
Breaking the silence in our own way. The way I even speak to college students and youth around the world, I tell them, the Congolese on the ground are going to change the situation in the Congo. But what will make it even faster for it to change is for the youth around the world to address the issues in the local community. So if a youth in India makes sure that in his local community he is addressing the civic issues that they face, that will transcend in Africa. So we're connecting them from a personal level where you address the local problem while you're engaging the global issue within your community. That's the best thing they can do. And that will give the Congolese people strength to know that someone in India is speaking about the issues. So, and that's how we try to engage, not necessarily to have the whole international community coming while they're trying to fight, but providing them the support, the encouragement that they can change the situation of their life.